morning and welcome to Big Sky School District News. My name is Riley and this is Nate and we're here with your current Lone Peak news.
Good morning. Let's start with a video about Hatch by Ace Beatty.
What did you think of Hatch before you went?
To be honest, I didn't really know too much about Hatch. I kind of heard about it through a few other people, and I got an email from the school that I half read, but otherwise I didn't really have too many thoughts on it, to be honest.
What about after the event?
After the event, I was honestly shocked. I had no idea what to do with all the information I just took in, with all the ideas, and with all the different people I met.
Hatch to me was an opportunity to meet people and network and really learn from people who have done, I guess, for lack of a better term, just amazing things in their field. So yeah, to me that's what Hatch was.
Hatch to me was an experience with adults and insanely incredible people to just talk about world issues and many other exciting things.
Thank you, Ace. We'd like to take a break for this important message from Cassidy, Tony, Sirley, Nate, Robert, Kyan, Charlotte, and Sophie.
¿Qué hace este cubo blanco en el comedor? Usualmente yo tiro mi basura en el basurero negro.
She said, "What is this white bucket doing here in the lunchroom? I usually throw my trash away in the black trash bin."
This is the composting bucket. It's used for composting vegetable matter and manure in the compost. Composting is a way to get rid of food sources and make it into nutrient soil.
Wow, es genial. ¿Qué podemos poner en la papelera de compost?
She said, "Wow, that's cool. What can I put in the compost bin?"
You can compost everything from fruits, vegetables, bread, napkins, and paper materials. You cannot put oils, meats, dairy, or other fatty foods in the composting bins. Plastic wrappers are not allowed in these bins. Just look at the signs in the lunchroom.
¿Cuáles son los beneficios y las consecuencias del compostaje?
She said, "What are the benefits and consequences of composting?"
By composting, we can help food production and prevent food waste, which is a source of pollution. By not composting, our pollution will increase, which can lead to further problems for our earth, such as warmer climates.
Voy a empezar a compostar la idea de debería aprender a compostar.
She said, "I better start composting to save our planet. You should learn to start composting today."
Hi, I'm Park Ranger Carl, and soil is pretty darn neat. Now, coming out to nature is one of the neatest things you can do. But you know what's even neater? Composting! Belly. Okay, so I bet you're wondering what pretty darn neat things you can compost. Well, you can compost some pretty darn neat fruits and vegetables.
Yes, sir.
But you can't compost people just because you don't like them, because that's not neat. It's also not neat to compost plastic or silverware. Now, how neat was that? You can compost your neat food scraps in the bucket in the lunchroom. Now, with your help, we can make soil neat again.
And we're back. Let's get straight into our Montana History Teacher of the Year featuring Mr. Coppola by Miles Wilson.
What went through your mind when you found out that you had received the Teacher of the Year award?
What went through my mind, Miles, I was very proud of myself. I was very humble, and I definitely thought that, all this labor of love was definitely kind of, came to fruition for me. So I was very excited. The award is definitely for the students and for the community and for the school district, just not me. So I was just happy to celebrate that as well.
Speaking of students, how was it traveling with the 10th graders to Helena?
Well, luckily I didn't have to do that, but Mr. Harder and Mrs. Wright said that they were well behaved. They had to get up and be here at 7 o'clock in the morning, so I'm gathering that most of them slept. But they were a very attentive audience at the ceremony. They're very respectful. I was very honored to have them as my guests.
What is your favorite part about teaching?
My favorite part of teaching, Miles, has got to be my relationships with my students. I think that's the reason why I come to school every day is to see you guys. And it's reciprocated in how much work you guys will do, and how much respect that you have for me as a teacher as a person, and just getting to come to school every day and doing a job I love is awesome.
Is there a specific teacher that inspired or influenced you growing up? And what subject did they teach?
Actually, I had two. One of them, his name is John Albright, and he was my U.S. history teacher in 10th and 11th grade. And then I have an Uncle Carlo who is taught all over the world, and he has definitely been inspiring for me, just to follow in his footsteps. So, but those two guys for sure.
What do you want to be remembered for?
Existential question.
Existential question. That, let's see, maybe that I had a positive influence on the kids, right? That maybe being in my classroom made them a better person. That they walk away with a love or at least an appreciation of history, and know that when you grow up to be the person you're going to be, that maybe history has some small part in your life, or maybe a big part. But I think that would sum it up.
Nice. And the final question, you probably saw this coming. Who is your favorite Star Wars character and why?
Well, of course, it's going to be Boba Fett. Boba Fett is, for all you who don't know, is probably one of the most lethal bounty hunters in the series, and I just love his Mandalorian combat armor and his kind of cool, silent assassin ways.
Thanks, Miles, and congratulations, Mr. Coppola.
Finally, a word from our reoccurring sponsors, school clubs. This week, Lily and Riley tell us about Model United Nations.
So Lily, how was your first Model UN conference?
It was so amazing. I got to learn a lot about, how the real United Nations worked, and I feel, more informed, and I feel like if everybody went through this process, our public would be a lot more educated about how the United Nations works, which would make me super happy. So you should do it too, so you can be educated.
Thank you, Lily.
Thanks, Riley and Lily.
Nate, tell us about the basketball games this past Saturday.
Sure thing. Both teams played the Harrison Wildcats. The varsity boys won 36-35. The varsity girls also won 40-37. Congratulations, Bighorns.
Thank you for watching this week's newscast. This is Riley Germain
and Nate McLean.
See you next time.